You know, Clark set all these records on the basketball court. Obviously, the scoring record in college, the assist record in the WNBA. So many rookie records that you can't even list them off. But she now has the record for a sports card trading card, for a woman's sports trading card, because she had it go for $366,000.
Did you see that $366,000 price tag on Caitlyn Clark's rookie card? That's not a typo. Someone actually spent more on a single piece of cardboard than most people do on a brand new house. And before you say, that's insane, it gets even wilder. This isn't just another record, it's a total takeover of the trading card world. Clark didn't just break records, she obliterated them, leaving legends like Serena Williams in the dust. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is out here throwing shade while her own rookie cards are struggling to sell, even on clearance.
The top 30 WNBA cards, at least. So, and the boxes for WNBA cards, like the one over my shoulder, are selling at the same level or at a higher price than NBA cards, because that Caitlyn Clark rookie is in there.
Let's talk numbers. Caitlyn Clark's 2024 Panini Prism Gold Vinyl Rookie Card, graded a flawless PSA 10 and stamped with her autograph, just sold for a jaw-dropping $366,000. And here's the kicker. It's a one of one, meaning there isn't another like it anywhere on the planet. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's signature series? Still sitting untouched in unopened boxes, probably wondering if anyone's ever going to rip that pack.
Angel Reese autograph box of Reese's Puffs sold for $9.99. Is that real? Is that real?
This sale didn't merely surpass Serena Williams' previous record of $266,400. It set a new benchmark.
Passes the record for a woman's sports card period that was previously held by a Serena Williams card, and this was sold for about $100,000 more than the Serena Williams card.
And let's not forget, Serena's card included an actual piece of her match-worn outfit. Caitlyn Clark's? No jersey, no sweat, just pure greatness, inked in blue Sharpie. That's right, even without a tangible piece of her game, collectors were willing to drop an extra $100,000 just to own a slice of her legacy.
Let's talk about Caitlyn Clark, and once again, proving that she is the driving force.
And guess what? Clark hasn't even started her second season. Most players spend their entire careers trying to build collector value. Caitlyn? She's turning cardboard into gold faster than Angel Reese turns media interviews into side eyes. This isn't just hype. This is history in the making.
Just trying to give myself some grace because I know I'm not the player that I want to be just yet, but also kind of patting myself on the back, telling myself that I'm still doing great.
That card, it's more than just a collectible. It's a statement. It's the basketball world declaring, this is the player, this is the future. Sports card analysts are already calling it the Caitlyn Clark era, and it's easy to see why. She's not just making waves in the market. She's rewriting the entire economic blueprint of women's sports collectibles.
Again, showcasing that when it comes to everybody else, they are a distant second. Who that is for sure in women's sports, I don't know. But at this point, it's pretty clear Caitlyn Clark is driving the bus and driving the sale.
Let's be real. Before Caitlyn Clark, WNBA trading cards were an afterthought. Hobby shops didn't even bother putting them on display. But now, dealers can't stock Clark's cards fast enough. Shops that once kept WNBA boxes buried behind dusty shelves are now showcasing them front and center, and they're selling out in hours. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's cards? They're sitting untouched, like those bargain bin DVDs at Walmart that nobody asked for.
Time Caitlyn Clark, one of her trading cards, one of her sports cards, breaks a record, and we've got a new one, and it is freaking ridiculous. I mean, this is crazier than hell. I'm not even gonna lie.
And the numbers keep climbing. Just 4 months ago, the previous owner snagged that Clark card for $236,000. In less time than it takes Angel Reese to make a layup, its value skyrocketed by $130,000. That's not just appreciation, that's domination.
Record for a female athlete, Caitlyn is the needle. There we go. I think I just said that. Smashed the old record held by Serena by $100,000. This one was $130,000 more expensive than the previous.
This isn't just about one card. Clark now holds the top 30 highest selling WNBA cards of all time. Not the top one. Not the top 5. All 30. Let that sink in. And while Angel Reese was busy throwing post-game shade and calling herself the face of the league, Clark quietly became the queen of collectibles without saying a word. This isn't just cardboard, it's legacy in motion.
I mean, wow. What can you say about this? That almost leaves me speechless.
Collectors aren't just buying into Caitlyn Clark's stats. They're investing in a cultural revolution. Remember when Michael Jordan's rookie cards exploded in value because people knew they were witnessing something special? That's exactly what's happening with Clark right now. Except she's doing it while redefining the value of women's sports in a world that's finally paying attention.
What are these cards going to be like in 5 years when she's got a championship, a couple of MVPs in there, et cetera, et cetera? I'm fairly confident we're headed towards a $500,000 card at some point. We're not that far away now. I mean, we're $140,000 away now.
Oh, and let's not forget, WNBA card boxes featuring Caitlyn Clark are now outselling NBA boxes in multiple stores. Read that again. That's never happened before. Ever. Clark is the reason sports card forums are now flooded with WNBA chatter. Meanwhile, Angel Reese? She's still hoping her name lands in the trending tab for something other than drama. While Clark's autograph appreciates faster than stocks, Reese is stuck watching from the sidelines. Her card sales moving slower than her footwork in the paint. And let's be real, it's becoming painfully obvious who the fans and collectors are backing. If jealousy had a price tag, it still wouldn't come close to Clark's rookie card.
Caitlyn Clark has set a new standard, a new mark for women's trading cards, women's sports trading.
This isn't about one sale, it's about a shift. Caitlyn Clark's trading card success has launched a new era, not just for women's sports, but for how female athletes are valued in the collectible market. And if the WNBA's marketing team has any sense, they'll start printing those commemorative sets fast, because Clark just made women's sports officially bankable.
97,000, 105,000, 234,000, 366,000.
So yeah, Caitlyn Clark isn't just winning on the court. She's dominating every corner of the sports economy. Cards, merch, ratings, attendance, you name it. And while some players might not like it, they'll be thanking her when their next endorsement deal lands on the table. Whether they admit it or not, the Caitlyn Clark effect is here to stay. As for Angel Reese, she might want to spend less time throwing shade and more time signing autographs, because while Clark's signature is setting auction records, Reese's cards are just stat padding on the shelves.
A decent house for that, laughing my ass off. Here in East Texas, you could buy a damn nice house. You could have a new one built here for that, to be honest with you. Probably 1,800 square foot, 2,200 square foot, with all the amenities.
It's not just traditional card collectors fueling this market. Caitlyn Clark has pulled off the kind of collector coup that turns hobbyists into stockbrokers and sports shops into investment banks. Major investors, people who wouldn't have given women's sports memorabilia a second glance a year ago, are now treating Clark's cards like blue-chip tech stocks. And no, these aren't just folks hoping to complete their collections. These are Wall Street types and venture capitalists, sniffing out ROI like bloodhounds.
Here, right? Like these things don't tend to go down. So if you're into that hobby, you're going to need a pretty penny in order to make an investment on the piece of cardboard featuring Caitlyn Clark.
Cards are no longer just pieces of sports history. They've become financial assets. Her rookie collectibles are being bought, graded, resold, and insured like priceless art. Some investors are even creating funds. Yes, entire funds dedicated solely to Caitlyn Clark cards. That's how seismic her impact has been. They're not just betting on a basketball star. They're betting on a cultural force with limitless upside. And if you think $366,000 for a card is outrageous, just wait. Industry insiders are already predicting that a one-of-one Panini gem could surpass $500,000 if Clark maintains her trajectory in the coming years. Let's not forget, she's only had one professional year under her belt. Serena Williams' all-time record was shattered in a single year. Now, collectors are eyeing $500,000 like it's the next logical step.
Now, if you listen to the WNBA players, jealousy, pettiness, and envy ooze from their pores. Well, man, the oozing is going to be out of control at this point.